Let's talk about how we can make real change for those who need it most. Our neighbors, the families working hard, but still struggling to get ahead. We've been told that giving tax cuts to the wealthy is unfair, but what we don't hear enough about is how lower taxes for everyone, including businesses, actually helps the poor the most. When businesses have more money in their pockets, they invest it in you. They hire more workers, they pay better wages, and they bring more opportunities to our community. Think about it. When someone who owns a business gets a tax cut, they don't just sit on that money. They grow their business, expand into new areas, and most importantly, they hire more people. That means more jobs for those who are looking for work, better opportunities for families trying to make ends meet, and a stronger economy right here in our community. And let's not forget, this idea that we need to punish the rich or redistribute wealth through higher taxes just doesn't work. It's never going to satisfy anyone, and it definitely won't lift up those who are struggling. What will lift people up? Giving everyone the opportunity to keep more of what they earn. Let's stop worrying about what someone else has and focus on what we can each do when we're empowered to make our own choices. Now, imagine a tax system that treats everyone fairly. A flat tax or a consumption tax means that no one is unfairly targeted. Everyone contributes equally, and the less the government takes, the more money you have to put toward your family, your future, and your goals. It's about giving the power back to you, not relying on government programs that trap people in cycles of dependency. Here's where it really matters for those who are struggling: freedom of choice. Right now, many people feel stuck in a system where they have no control over their options. They're stuck with schools that aren't working for their kids, or healthcare they can barely afford. But what if you could choose the best school for your children, one that fits their needs, because schools are competing for your business? What if you could choose the healthcare provider that gives you the best value for your hard-earned money, rather than being forced into overpriced plans or limited care? This kind of competition benefits everyone, but especially those who have the fewest resources. When schools, doctors, and businesses have to compete for your business, they're going to work harder to give you better services at lower costs. That's the beauty of free markets. Competition drives quality up and prices down. For those struggling to make ends meet, this is a lifeline. When you have more options and lower costs, you're empowered to take control of your life and improve your situation. Now, let's talk about the role of government. There are some things we need the government to do: national defense, infrastructure, and emergency services. These are essential for everyone, rich or poor. But beyond that, we don't need the government telling us how to live or forcing us into systems that don't work for us. We need transparency. We need clear, simple choices that allow us to pick what's best for ourselves and our families, not a government that thinks it knows best. Let's fund what truly matters and leave the rest to you. And when it comes to regulation, the story is the same. Yes, we need rules to keep us safe. But do we really need complex, suffocating regulations that only make it harder for small businesses to get off the ground, or that drive up costs for consumers? The answer is no. By simplifying regulations and focusing on high-level principles that actually protect people, we can create an environment where businesses can thrive. And when businesses thrive, so do workers and families. The truth is, the current system keeps people down. It limits options, raises costs, and makes people dependent on government assistance instead of empowering them to succeed. But with lower taxes, more choices, and simple, common-sense regulations, we give people the tools they need to break free from that cycle. We give them a chance to build something better for themselves and their children. So let's come together and fight for a future where everyone, especially the poor, has the opportunity to succeed. A future where the government takes less, people keep more of their hard-earned money, and competition drives down costs and raises quality. This isn't just about making the rich richer, it's about making sure every family has the freedom to thrive. By focusing on personal responsibility, fairness, and freedom of choice, we create a community where no one is left behind and everyone can rise. Together, we can lift people up, create opportunity, and ensure a brighter future for all of us. This lifestyle is what every American wants and why it is necessary to walk away from the Democratic Party and their policies. There needs to be a change for the better,